Some numbers. As trivial as facts and figures may be to the typical Bentley owner, one number of particular consequence is 5,509, the pounds this test car carried onto our scales, 55.1% of the total resting on the front wheels. On one hand, that makes its 4.3 second 0 to 60 mph and 10.5 second 0 to 100 mph times that much more impressive. Same with the 167-foot stop from 70 mph, but at the skid pad, the low-profile 275/35 ZR21 Pirelli P Zeros that wrapped the V8 Tessa's optional 21-inch 6-spoke wheels were overwhelmed after just 0.83 grams of lateral acceleration. And despite the standard all-wheel drive system sending 60% of the available torque to the rear wheels, understeer persisted at the limit. Effortless high-speed travel has always been a mark of a Bentley, and the V8 Tessa fulfills this mission brilliantly. The car feels marvelously quick off the line. While nothing tends to happen suddenly in a Bentley, that's all part of the waft, the V8 Tessa is tuned for sharper throttle response, which allows it not only to reach 50 mph in just 2.6 seconds from a 30 mph lope, but also to feel generally alert, which isn't something we've always been able to say about these hulking luxury cars. And speed attained is speed maintained with unwavering stability, even deep into triple-digit territory, with sharp steering that tightens up considerably when the sportiest of the four chassis modes has been selected. The car's massive size, the wheelbase alone stretches more than 10 feet, and prodigious weight keep it from being much fun on a twisty road, but in curves the body stays heroically flat, making it feel more planted than expected. And the brake pedal feel is utterly perfect. But, again, there's more to this car than its test results or even the subjective feel of how it drives. As we stated in the write-up of the previous generation Flying Spur Speed, every drive in the Bentley is an escape from reality, an occasion. Staying true to form, the V8 Tessa is best when one's senses are directed toward enjoying its sumptuous seats, tickling the knurled shift knob, or identifying those details, the subtle gathers in the upholstery or variations in the stitching, that communicate that these things really are built by hand. The interior design may have grown familiar, and you won't find many of the new whiz-bang features that are all the rage just one car class below, but the Flying Spur remains beyond reproach in terms of material honesty. Nary a thing inside this car isn't exactly what it looks like. It's also a sea of tranquility. With just 62 audible decibels at a 70 mph cruise, the Flying Spur is one of the quietest sedans on the planet. With a starting MSRP of $208,725, the V8 Tessa is exactly $16,000 pricier than the standard Flying Spur V8. Our test example brought to the party another $26,000 worth of options, more than we'd care to rattle off here, and only one of which, a $3,360 set of 21-inch wheels, had any bearing on performance. Still, a few are worth mentioning if only because their prices strain credulity. For example, this car's darkened headlamp bezels and tail lamp lenses, the sort of thing one might think would be included in the S treatment, added $1,805 to the final tally. Bentley doesn't charge any extra for this example's polarizing camel paint, which reads as bronze from a few paces away but upon close inspection sparkles with every color in the rainbow. Painting the brake calipers black cost $1,555, however. And we'd love to know if there's any material cost-related reason for Bentley to charge $2,190 to use a contrasting color of thread to stitch the seat upholstery and the steering wheel leather. But there we are thinking like normal people again.